So you ask the homeowner, so if anything, if you get your new equipment and nothing changes, are you going to be upset? And the answer to that is going to be very important, because if they say yes, then they should probably be sharing with you why they're going to be upset. And the why they're going to be upset should have associated pain with it. So they should not have all ones and twos as far as how much a thing bothers them if they say yes to the one question.
Yeah, which it looks like the one question wasn't on the report yet.
No, I think that's going to come later. It's so
Okay, okay, yeah,
I,
because
I just I want to mention it, because if people are looking at this video later, um, and they see that the one question isn't there, or in the future when they see that it is,
yeah,
that's because it's a future update, and
yeah,
that's going to be important too, because when you go in, um, I mean, both from a sales perspective of having the conversation at the kitchen table, but also from the perspective of using the report as your review, so that you don't have to go in through all of the questions in the questionnaire. Hopefully the report ends up being what you jump to. When, like, if you go back in a year, hey, I'm just trying to get caught up on what we talked about. Um, the things that are in the report are sort of the most important things. And I mean, I can't think of a way to bring all of the questions across without it being really cluttered.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I still think probably for bringing some of those questions over is probably going to be more of those are going to be at the very bottom of the report. So it's
Sort of
more
an
of
appendix. Yeah,
yeah,
we may do an appendix,
yeah,
but that's probably very low on the priority list.
yeah. But I think getting the one question over of, what were you hoping the new system will do that the old one doesn't, having the four questions, those are going to be the more critical ones. Um, there may be a few other, but then
It's
those
really
are going to be
their opportunity to let you know they got problems they're hoping to address. And
yeah,
so if you go back, like for cutting callbacks, for example, or cutting contractor cost associated with trying to address callbacks, having the homeowner on the hook for what they said is really going to be crucial. Because
yeah,
homeowners tend to not remember a lot of this. I mean, most people don't remember. Either contractor doesn't remember. Nobody remembers. It's, you know,
yeah,
we are a short memory society. So having that stuff documented and front and center on the report is going to be crucial, not only for what follows, but also, in what follows in the report, but also crucial for in the future when you're going back to review after the sale, after the install. If they have complaints they do want addressed in the future, that sort of thing. I mean, it feels to me
yeah,
like there's going to be some people that have issues that they're kind of hoping get resolved with new equipment that may be enclosure issues. And so if you're called back because, the new system's great, but there's still a couple of issues, then this will help you refresh them on, okay, so we did talk about that, and talk about how maybe not all of your problems get perfectly solved, um, and that there are future steps to get a better understanding of those problems if you decide you want to address them. And 90% of people, the improvement of going to better equipment is going to be so significant that